What up, y'all? What up, Anthony? How you doing, bro? Hey, Black Lion and Mama Cricket, it's Wolf. What up, man? CWB. I feel you. I was live on my tablet yesterday for a little while. The sound kept cutting out, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it on my phone tonight. I can't figure it out. Hey, turn that down though, Ma. I hear it. I'm thinking about having a fire tonight. I haven't decided. I got a lot of shit over there I gotta burn. What's my phone at? About half battery. I ought to dry run my grill for a minute, cook off some of that shit that's in there. Robbie Patterson, what's up, fam? Oh, let's see, what's today's date? I gotta keep my dates up. 6th. 6th is when I gotta go back over there. Okay, I got a little bit. Thinking about doing a dry run on my grill so I can cook off some of that shit that's on the top. I got this new grill and I noticed when I used it last had a lot of drippage coming off the top. up there. I had a lot of drippage from up there. Nice little grill though. You want to clean it? Love my Grill Daddy. Thing comes in such handy. This thing's pretty nice because it's got the propane side here, and then it's got the charcoal side. So I could cook charcoal if I wanted to. If we ever ran out of propane. Ninja Star, what's up, buddy? No comment. Ken Big Fishing, Brandon. What's up, buddy? Doing a dry run on my grill. Cook off some of that shit. Got back from fishing, caught three nice pike. That's all right. Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. I think it was like a day and a half ago. She was in my live, I think. Yeah, it ain't been that long. Are you ready to go in, Nova? Are you ready to go in? All right. Come here. Good girl. Somebody bedinged me. I got strawberries now. Got strawberries in the garden. They're getting big. I'm gonna go in here and get me a soda. I'll be right back. Yeah, don't be texting while you're in school. I don't want to be the reason for nobody failing school. So if you start failing school, it's not my damn fault. That's more better. Now she looks clean. also like this because it's got this little attachment right there. I turn the gas off. Turn my little twinkly lights on up there. And it's just enough ambient light to where y'all can see me. Like all of us have low grades too. That's what sucks. You only have a low grade if you don't try. As long as you, it's like I tell my kids all the time. The only failure is somebody that quits. That's failure. I said that to my son while he was up here playing video game. That is pretty cool lighting for out here. Hey, Ma, turn your lights on. Got 11 likes. We only had 3 people participate in the chat, though. Well, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 11 of you actually commented. Some people just fly by and hit the like. It's whatever. I don't care. I appreciate it. I'm kind of irritated because my truck took a poop. Even the smartest kids have low grades. Not true. Not true. And the only reason that's true is because they're spending too much of their time thinking they're too smart. And half of them people that are doing that aren't really smart at all. I set up them 2 tents this weekend. They're on my Facebook Marketplace. They're actually not a bad size. Pretty good size, actually. Hmm. I believe it though. Sorry guys, there's not much really to talk about tonight. I'm exhausted. I feel you, Ninja. You just gotta keep pushing, man. AK-40. What up, fam? We're cooking. Just sitting here chilling. You know that feeling you get when you're sitting outside? Let me know if you get this. That feeling you get when you're sitting outside and all of a sudden you be quiet for a minute and just listen as hard as you can. And pretty soon you start hearing a low pitched ringing, and then it just gets louder and louder to the point where you know it's there, and you just keep hearing it anyway, and you ain't even got to focus on it no more. Y'all ever notice that? Yeah, it's probably about 9 here. It's 9:11. Man, that was insane pressure there in my ear. You have the ringing in your ears right now. They're doing pretty good. They were up here this weekend. Me and my son pretty much stayed on the PlayStation 2 that I found on the side of the road, playing Ratchet and Clank. Who remembers that game? Ratchet and Clank was the shit when I was a kid. I remember sitting playing that particular game with my older brother Michael back when me and him used to be tight. There'd be stuff that he couldn't get past, and he'd be like, "All right, put your ADHD to work." I was like, "Okay." Because they'd be puzzles. My son is good at puzzles. I had him up here doing that game just because of the puzzles. Figured he'd like doing something like that, you know. We haven't even got to the third one. We got all three of them. We played the first one. Well, I played the first one. Then I went back through it with my son, and then we went to the second one. And me and my son, we pretty much demolished playing that game this weekend. And then next weekend it'll probably be the third one. Uh, I get enough likes on this live, I'll do a fire. The best game on PlayStation is SmackDown versus Raw. Yeah, I don't really get into the wrestling games. I always liked stuff that made you use your mind. Got into the racing games too, so I guess that's a little bit different. Gotta go, Lion. Good night, fam. All right. See you later, Ninja Star. Thanks for dropping in, brother. That's what she said jokes, huh? Need for Speed's the best. I remember playing that on GameCube. That's how far back I go. I go back further than that. I remember Atari. I remember playing on my mom's iMac, or I'm sorry, dial-up, her dial-up computer, playing the Snake game and Alien Rockets, stuff like that. That was the first games I got into, computer games. How's dogs? I don't know how Kane is. He's not here. He hasn't been here since last week. Still kind of irritated about that, but I don't want to talk about it right now. AK. Still got Nova though. Billy, what up, buddy? Sorry, I ain't got my teeth in. I don't even care if anybody screenshots that. Make that a meme. Just did a dry run on my grill to cook off some of that shit and soot that was in there. Scraped some of it out. I've got like 4 spatulas over there. Each one's for a specific purpose. One of them's a scraping spatula. One of them's one that's got like a little wire brush on the front blade of it to where you can get in the contours of the lid. And then another one's for cooking. Blech. Got a whole grill set up over there. I'm definitely never getting rid of that. That's a good style. Chevy S10 broke down, so now I have to drive a Honda motorcycle. Huh? Well, I mean, Hondas ain't bad. Um, my neighbor, my buddy's dad that lives over here, he came over and hung out for a minute today. He told me he was like, I'm getting ready to sell my bike. He's got a really, really nice Harley Davidson Softail over there. Oh man, it's nice. But I don't have 6 grand to give him. Sheen Combs and Casey. Who? What? I don't know what you're saying. I know you just commented a big comment, bro. I'm coming. I'm doing something because I'm gonna be doing something to my truck since it's broke down and I can't really do anything. use that tomorrow. Are you a fan of Upchurch? Because I heard it as the background of some of your YouTube shorts. Yes, I am actually. I've been a fan of Ryan Upchurch since he started in 2008. I started listening to his stuff in 2008, and he really grew on me. Like, I've listened to every single thing he's came out with. I really like his style. I like his fluency. Like, he's fluent in doing that stuff. That takes a talent that not a lot of people have, or the patience for. Been a fan since Holler Boys came out. Yep, that was one of my favorites. There was another one that he did way back in the day, like some of his earlier stuff. I can't remember what the name of it is, but damn, it was good. I like Mohicans too. That was a pretty good one. Why is the mood down? I don't know, man. I'm tired, and I keep zoning out, and I keep thinking of the puppy. Keep thinking of how he's doing. It's not really down per se. Kind of a relaxed night. I mean, I had to take my kids back today. Never enjoy that. But I only had to meet her down the street for him to pick them up, so.
Artsy fartsy, because everyone needs to like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's why I'm down. We'll go with that. That sounds better than the excuse I gave. Open a damn window. Bro, I'm outside. I bet you're gonna hit 4K subscribers. Yeah, I hope so. Um, I've been hoping on it. It ain't happened yet, but I'm waiting. I bet you're so gonna hit 4K subscribers. Maybe. Yeah, bro, I'm outside. My street light is literally right over there. I got these little twinkle lights up on my porch. And they go all the way over there. And they drape down my flagpole right there. It's beautiful out here, I'll tell you that. kind of want to do something with my truck, but I ain't got none of the shit that I need to do it. Yeah, I'll have it.
What up, you guys? Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I appreciate it.
I haven't been over here in a while. Let's go check on the garden. Oop, I dropped my change. Check on this here. Oh, my little fountain thingy's going. I forgot that I had that plugged in. These just came out of nowhere. And there was y'all. We've got our strawberry. We've got our strawberry there. Garden's getting big. What'd you redact your message for? I didn't even get to read it yet. Got 18 likes though. Whenever you guys get to hang out with me on my porch, and if I get a like from at least one person, at least I know that I sat here and hung out with somebody from around the world somewhere. And we just hung out and talked for a while. Is it daylight there? No, it's actually nighttime. Alright, guys, I just reached my hour mark. I love you. Remember, life takes guts. Don't take shit from nobody.